All right, let's go back to a little bit before you even came around. Who were some of the black artists that came before you that understood the importance of ownership, owning your own label, owning your own masters, your own music?
James Brown. What's the brother got killed in the hotel? Damn. They hated his ass.
Otis.
What Otis Redding? It was Otis Redding. Mother Otis Redding.
Keep going. I'll look it up.
He got killed in a motel right here off of 91st and Figueroa. Might have been Otis Redding. It was Otis Redding. Yeah. No, Otis Redding died in the car in a plane crash. It was another brother. Damn it.
Sam Cooke.
Sam Cooke. There you go. Sam Cooke. Sam Cooke was trying to tell everybody to own your stuff, and that's how he got stabbed. That's how he got shot by a 4-foot lady. Shot him with his pants off in the hotel lobby or some shit like that. Some old crazy shit. But James Brown was always talking ownership. He's always talking ownership. Before then, I never knew very more, but Swamp Dogg taught me. But Swamp Dogg was probably my biggest influence, and I didn't know him as an artist before I met him as a person. But when it came down to actually schooling me on the ins and outs of the record business, I can't give it to nobody but Swamp Dogg.
What were some of the things that he?
Well, I gotta tell you, when I first met him, I was kicking it with his daughter, and we had met backstage at the show, and he took me home. She took me home to meet her mom and dad. My dad's he's an artist. You gotta meet my dad. Blah blah blah. Okay, cool. And Swamp Dogg said, "Hey, boy, you got when you got how many days? What cycle you get paid in? What you mean what cycle? You get paid monthly, quarterly, annually? How you get paid? I don't know. Who do the publishing? Publishing? What's publishing? That's your money, man. I don't know. He said, Shell, come get this dumb son bitch out of my house. He don't know shit. No bullshit. That's what he told her in front of her. I felt about that damn big. But I tell you what, then her mama came. Her mama, if Swamp Dogg got a documentary, his wife was the gangster. She said, nigga, you don't know nothing about your own business? I said, I just got into the business a couple of months ago. I'm just having some fun. That white man got another, he got him another dumbass nigga. So from that point on, they made damn sure I understood the record business, publishing, licensing, masters, all that stuff. Me and her broke up shortly after that because I would go pick her up. She lived way out in the valley. I drive out to the valley, go pick her up. Me and Swamp Dogg get to talking. We didn't miss the 3:15 movie, the 5:15 movie, the 6 o'clock movie. She's pacing, man, sucking her teeth and shit. This dude dropping so much game. I'm not leaving. He on the road. Shit. We broke up shortly after that. She started going. I'd go to the house and pick her up. She leaving with somebody else. All right, I'm gonna holler at your daddy. And we stayed tight. I ain't talked to her in 30 years, but I still talk to his ass because he had the game. And that's why I'm sitting here today dropping game on folks, because that's what I do. And somebody did it for me.
Damn, shout out Swamp Dogg. I'm looking at his documentary on YouTube right now. Got to definitely check that one out.
That shit is hilarious. I thought my shit was funny. That shit's funny. I went to South by Southwest and hung with him for about 2 or 3 days as they premiered his documentary. That shit's hilarious. Swamp Dogg is a funny dude, period, though. He's a funny dude. He's 81, 82 years old, and he's still sharp as a tack. And, we kick it. And he's just a funny dude, man. He's just a funny dude.
Shout out Swamp Dogg. Thank you so much for dropping the game that Lonzo could drop to the world, because the world is going to keep dropping it long after you guys are, gone. Let's go back to 22 years old, Lonzo. At one point, I think you said you were 22. This isn't about the documentary, but it was just a story I remember you telling us back in the day. Before you recorded Slice, you said you had $100,000 in the safe and didn't know what to do with it. Mm-hmm. Can you take us back to that time?
1979, Cameo came to Eve After Dark. Eve After Dark went through the damn roof. Went through the roof. packed every Friday and Saturday night, and I think we was charging like $5 at the peak time, but we kept flipping the house. And that's the part. Flipping the house means people come in, they leave, more people come in. Well, the kids would come in at 9 o'clock. A lot of them had to be gone by 11:30, 12 o'clock. Then the grown folks come in for the after party because it was only 3 clubs that had after hours at that time. And that was Carolina West, Name of the Game, and Eve After Dark. If you lived in Compton, Watts, Gardena, you probably want to go to Eve After Dark. Or Carson, you want to go to Eve After Dark. You come off the freeway, pass by the club, if it's still cracking, come on up there. So I was able to constantly make money, man. For me to generate, I don't know, $6,000 a weekend wasn't shit. And I didn't have nothing to spend it on. I didn't work. And I would just stack it. And I've been stacking for like maybe about a year and a half. And one day I just sit down and counted it. I'm like, God dang, I didn't tell nobody. No, my girl that lived with me, she didn't know I had that kind of money in the house. My dad, he had an idea, but he wasn't sure. And I was so glad when some opportunities came for me to get rid of that cash. Because just having that kind of cash, you just don't feel comfortable, dude. And the first thing I did, I bought my first house where I grew up at, paid cash for it, 40 G's. Bam. I was glad to get rid of that money. Just went in there. It took me about 2 days to count it all out. Went to the bank, got cashier's check, cashed my sister, my brother, my dad out. And my sister, my dad, my sister, my brother, my 2 sisters and my brother. And I gave my dad a couple of dollars because he did something for his house. And I was down a little bit, but I still was good. Turned around and bought me I bought the RX-7 after that. I didn't pay cash for it, but I dropped some money on that. And it was good to have it, but to have that kind of money and have that kind of loud money when people know you're making money, but they see you people could almost count your money. That's not good. And people was breaking into my house looking for the money and never found it. But that's the part that was very frightening, because I was just hoping nobody ever tried to pull a fucking home invasion. They got that 357 up their ass, but still, they would break into the pad on Friday nights. They break into the pad on Saturday nights looking for Friday night's money. Never found it because I had it stashed in a pretty good place. And I had another little not really a trap, but a little detour right by my bedroom door. And I still do it today. Not by the door, but I still have this. I have a Sparkles water bottle, the old glass ones. And I don't know why